Hello, my name is Ben, and today I'll be presenting Ride, decentralized ride-hailing. Due to time concerns, I'll be going through the presentation quite quickly. So think of Uber, but decentralized. But why do we need decentralized ride-hailing? The first is security and comfort. So the problem is basically there is no incentive or guarantee for good driver behavior from either ride-hailing services company or the driver themselves, as they can easily just start over with a new profile. So the solution is Ride has a driver reputation system that gets better the more trips the driver makes, and drivers can charge a slightly higher fee the higher their reputation. The second is lower cost. So the problem is the way fares are determined by centralized ride-hailing companies are too ambiguous and fluctuate too easily. For example, due to surge price mechanism. So the solution is Ride stabilizes fares as all pricing mechanisms are done on chain and are deterministic, with no price surge mechanism. The third is Ride provides transparency as all operations are done on chain. The fourth one is passengers are allowed to rate the overall trip, which contributes to the driver reputation. So a brief overview of the Ride layout. The first component is the ERC20 token using Ride Soul contract. And the second is a contract to facilitate driver and passenger interaction using Ride Hub contract. So both the driver and passengers are required to deposit Ride tokens into Ride Hub in order to interact, and during the trip tokens are locked. So time for our demo. So as you can see, I have two browsers because to show the interaction between a driver and a passenger. So I will connect to my wallet, and you can see on my left side I'm connected as a passenger. So I have these main four functions to interact using as a passenger. On the right browser I'm connected as a driver, and I have these three main buttons to interact with. And you can see on the left side of the right browser there is details of the driver's reputation. Now before a driver or passenger can use the app, they have to deposit Ride tokens. In this case, I already deposited in both accounts, and the user can remove it, but during the trip you can't remove it. Okay, this to act as a safety mechanism. If a Ride driver has already registered, there will be no register button, but a passenger, by default when you use the Ride app, you are logged in as a passenger, so you can also register as a driver if you want. So first thing is the passenger will find the driver, and in the official mobile app is the passenger will find driver via a Maps API, and because this is just a demo app, we'll be just manually inputting it. And badge is the driver reputation level for which a passenger is comfortable with. Destination, let's just say is location A we are going to, and it's 100 meters away and it's 2 minutes drive, and we'll find driver. And now I'll skip ahead to when this processing is complete. So now the ticket has been generated, and you can see that the generated ticket, this is the ticket hash key and the destination location, the estimated meters and estimated minutes, and you can see that the passenger is currently active. And now if we come to the driver side, you can see the ticket also has been generated, same ticket, exactly the same. And now the driver can choose to get a passenger, accept a passenger, and for this case it will be this ticket. So the driver has accepted the passenger, and now the driver has to travel to the passenger's location to pick them up, and at any point either the driver or passenger can cancel. However, if they cancel, they must pay a request fee. So now let's say the driver has reached the passenger and the passenger needs to start the trip officially. So now the trip has started, and you can see that on the driver's side the trip has started as well. And so once the driver has reached the destination of the passenger, the driver needs to end trip first. And again, this will be all done via the Maps API, but for this case it's a demo app, I'll be doing it all manually. The driver ends the trip. Once the driver has ended the trip, the passenger needs to confirm to end the trip, and the passenger gives a rating of 5 for the journey. Okay, the trip has ended, and you can see on the passenger side everything has reset, and you can see on the driver side everything is reset as well. And you can see that actually the reputation details has changed and increased. Okay, so now back to the presentation and what are currently in the works. Like all ride-hailing applications, each should be mobile first. That is why we are developing a fully fledged mobile app that should include all the necessary Web3 components and the crucial Maps API. We also plan to do a multi-level control for Ride Hub contract, so either multi-sig or governance for the different functions of Ride Hub contract. So the contract has already been done, and what is left is to determine which functions should be multisig and which functions should be governance. Also, we'll deploy this to efficient networks like Polygon. This is better for the multiple transactions required per trip of the write application. Future directions is one thing I want to bring your attention to is proof of location, which is the ability to get location data via the blockchain. This will be replacing the Maps API, and once it does, write will be truly decentralized. So thanks for listening. If you want to know more, please check out the GitHub README, and there's a link to a full video tutorial.